Hi everyone, in the second part of the two-part video series, we will continue discussing how to prioritize projects. In this particular case, we will take a look at a more complicated model. We're using the scoring model and the strategic buckets to prioritize your projects. Again, this is important because I think this example is very relevant to the real-life situation at many companies. So stick around and watch it. Thank you for watching. Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Think Tank Consulting video blog. My name is Jamal and I'm the president and principal consultant at Think Tank Consulting. Today we're continuing with our new video series called How to Prioritize Projects. In the previous segment we looked on how to prioritize project, the simple method with just the scoring model and without the strategic buckets. So in this particular scenario we will take a look at the scoring model plus the strategic buckets approach. So something I call the more complicated way. In this particular case study, we have 15 projects, $40 million budget. Notice that we're not measuring it in man-month, the resources, but rather in dollars. And we define our strategic buckets to be the following. Breakthrough projects, i.e. the next iPhone, the next big thing that will take us to the next level. We're allocating $8 million. Enhancement projects, which means improvements to the existing products and services, $20 million. Maintenance projects, which basically means maintenance, upgrade of a server, upgrade of an equipment, etc., 12 million. For a total of 40 million in budget. So we have these very long list of projects. I'm not going to go through each one of them, but projects A to O, you have your project scores, and they're ranked according to the project scores. Project A receiving 50 out of 50, while project A received 5 out of 50. Project type, B means breakthrough project, E means enhancements to the existing products or services, M means maintenance. And then we have project costs, $4 million, $2 million, $8 million, etc. The entire list of projects. This slide is shown to visualize the buckets that the company assigned. Breakthrough projects, 8 million. Enhancement projects, 20 million. Maintenance projects, 12 million. So what do? Again, the same table. We start with project A. Say, well, this is by far the highest ranking project in our model. Definitely it will be implemented. It's a breakthrough project and it costs $4 million. So project A gets deposited into this box. Project B is the next project on the list. It costs $2 million and it is still the breakthrough project. So it gets deposited into this bucket here. Project C is the enhancement project and it costs $8 million. So it gets deposited into this bucket. Projects D and E are also breakthrough projects. They cost $1 million each. And they get deposited into the breakthrough project bucket. And a very interesting thing happens here right now. Despite the fact that we can encounter more high-scoring breakthrough projects in our list of the projects, we basically announced that the breakthrough projects bucket is full, and we're no longer going to be accepting breakthrough projects anymore. So all of the rest of the breakthrough projects get dropped or postponed. Moving on, project F, which cost $4 million, turned out to be a maintenance project bucket. So it gets deposited right here. Continuing with our list, projects I, J, and H all fall into category of the enhancement projects, costing 4, 2, and 2 million. They get deposited into the enhancement project bucket. Guess what happens over here? The company announces that enhancement projects, even if you still have some candidates that score higher than these guys, will no longer be accepted. Why? Because the strategic bucket is full. Which brings us to the next slide, where we deposit projects M, N, and O, and K into the maintenance project buckets, and that bucket is also full. So basically that means that from the list of the projects that we had, project G and project L, let's look at their parameters. got 31 points, so not a bad score. It was a breakthrough project, but because we exhausted the size of our bucket, or exceeded the size of our bucket, it was not added. And project L, not the worst performance, 22 points. It was an enhancement project, but it did not make the bucket. So, in the next video series, we will talk about strategic resource calculation and how you can calculate approximately the number of resources that you have at your disposal to implement your portfolio of projects. This was the second episode of how to score, how to prioritize your projects series. Please share and like this video. Leave a comment. Visit our company blog at thinktankconsulting.ca. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook. Connect with me on LinkedIn. Subscribe to our RSS feed and YouTube video channel. You can find all of the relevant links in the video description section below. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time on another edition of Think Tank Consulting video blog.